We are live on the OxFit podcast. Good morning, OxFit Nation. How are we feeling this morning? It's a beautiful day outside. It's a beautiful start to the week. 70 degrees outside. We've been working out outside. Hope you're getting outside. If you're not getting outside, what the hell are you doing? Hurry up and get outside. All right. Let's let people get on. Won't you come on? Let me know how you're doing. Tell me what your plans are for this week. Tell me how you're feeling. I am going to give you an update on where we're at in Atomic Habits. So it is February 17th, and we are finally at the systems. Okay. So the question is this week, it's a big question. So now that you've looked at where you're starting from, A, and you know where you want to end up, which is Z, it's time to figure out the next step, which is B. Okay, so he calls this the ABZ framework. If your goal is Z, B is the first step of the system. So what is the first step? And I think we talked about it in previous episodes. It could be really small, and that's fine. You just got to know where you want it to go. So I've already done my system analysis, how good my systems were, talked about them last time. For my new goals, I don't have a very good system. So that's what we're going to be establishing over the next couple of weeks, is what that system looks like. Just make sure we're good here. So we want to establish what that system looks like. So let's talk about that, right? So the key to this system, the key to your next goal is, will it solve the problem at the branch or root level, right? Which I think is a great way to think about it. So he gives a really good example here. So a branch level solution is to take melatonin and hope that you'll get sleepy enough that you stop scrolling. A root level solution is to keep your phone out of your room while you sleep. So are you solving the problem at a branch or a root level? And I really like that. The second question is, will it fit the shape of your life? And then you got to really commit to these habits, right? So committing to your habit is a big part of this. Before you continue with the rest of the book, take a moment to name and commit to the habits you want to work on at this point in your life. And so you're making a commitment, right? And then next time I'll get into, the check-ins and how things are going and what spreadsheet I use, what spreadsheet we use as a group to track all this stuff. Good morning, Beefy. Happy Tuesday. So where do we want to start off? I'm going to start off this episode today, and I'm going to share this with you. Which one is it? It is this one. All right. So listen to this to kick off your day. And there is some bad language. So just warning you on that.
And I found out some shit they did not tell us. And I can't wait to tell y'all so y'all can treat yourself better. Some of y'all be way too mean to yourself in the fucking brain. You say some really fucked up things to yourself. This is what they found out. They found out your brain don't know when you bullshitting. Let me say it again. Your brain don't know when you bullshitting. So if you tell your brain I'm sick, your brain don't do no research at all. It just say, I guess we sick. And I found out some shit.
I don't know how you feel about that, but today I am not running at 100%. I am not 100% optimal today. My kids have been sick for the last 2 weeks, and I could have just said, "Hey, what am I gonna do? I'm not well." But like Cat Williams says, your brain doesn't know when you're bullshitting, right? So get on with it, right? What do you want to do? Do I want to lay on the couch all day and just feel sorry for myself? No, let's go. There's certain things I can do today. There's certain things I can check off that I haven't been able to check off because I've been so busy absolutely killing it, right? So I'm not going to let my brain not check if I'm sick. If I'm sick, cool, maybe I am. But we're going anyway, right? We're going anyway. And this advice doesn't apply to everybody. Some of you guys, hey, you might do too much. But this is my life. And I truly, truly believe Cat Williams. I'm not going to lay down and get sicker for the next couple of days. We're going to go. We're going to do as much as we can, and we're going to keep pushing forward. And that's why this podcast exists, is for you to get out of your comfort zone. What I want to share with you next, I think is pretty awesome. It is a guy in somewhere in Atlanta. Let me check where it is. He is in, oh, maybe they say in the video. So let me bring up the video and then we'll take it from there. 1 second. All right, you'll like this. I mean, if you don't, there's something wrong with you. So you should like this. All right, here we go.
It's a full court press in Michael Masterangelo's checkout line,
We're freaky fast like Jimmy John's, right?
celebrating every customer who comes through his lane.
You have a great day. You come back and see us, okay?
This checkout line, these customers, they're his team
I'm just so happy to be here every day to work.
and his #1 fans,
Doing good.
always cheering him on.
They will wait 30, 40 minutes just to get in Michael's line.
Did you hear that? People will wait 30 to 40 minutes in the grocery store to get in this dude's line, just to wait for him to check him out.
Michael's mom, Dana, says her son is not just included at the Publix in Ackworth. He's celebrated
Ackworth.
for being exactly who he is.
It means everything. I'm so proud of him. Michael is a people person. He is always happy, upbeat.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
Michael is intellectually disabled and has worked at the same Publix for 10 years.
As soon as I walk in the door, I look for him. And if he's here, it just changes everything.
That's why I want you to come see me.
The customers there root for
Hey, man, this guy is not disabled. He's just different. He's just built different, right? Like, he might not have the life that somebody with, no brain issues will have, but this motherfucker's having more impact on people every day than what you would call regular people, right? So it's just what perspective you have.
him.
He's my buddy. He's one of the few people I trust.
Trusting him with their groceries and their donations.
I can't believe I did 31,603 by myself at my register. My personal goal is crazy, and I did that in 6 days. This is awesome.
In 6 days, he raised $31,000 for the Special Olympics in 6 days. And they were saying he's raised more money than most districts have raised. So what a story, right? How do you feel today? How can you impact people today, right? You have a great, great life. Write down what you're grateful for and go make an impact on someone's life, just like Michael does every single day, right? This dude's not feeling sorry for himself. He's not staying home. He goes into Publix every day and he makes people feel good. And we're going to call that disabled, right? Hell no. There's people walking around here making people feel terrible every day. And we're calling them people normal. Get the fuck out of here, right? That doesn't make any sense. I worked in a home for people with intellectual disabilities in New York after college. And let me tell you, these people in this home, every day when I went into work, it was like I was a celebrity, man. They came running up to me, "Aunt's here, let's go." Because I was the only person that would go take them bike rides, go play basketball with them, take them out, go have fun. And I still remember to this day, Lauren, we were in the grocery store and a couple of the guys from the house were out grocery shopping and they saw me from across the grocery store and they just started yelling and just started sprinting through the store, gave me the biggest hug I've ever had in my life. And Lauren was like, "Wow, they love you." And I was like, no. They love everybody. Their default is love, right? And we call it a disability, right? There was no one in that house that wasn't happy. There was no one in that house that didn't have an impact on me being there for like, I think I was there for like a year. And I'll never, ever forget it. And some of these people that had terrible lives, and still every day when I walked in, they were happy. So write down what you're grateful for today and go and be happy. Go and make it happen, right? Go and get out of your head for a second. Get out of how you feel for 10 minutes and go think about how someone else feels, right? You only suffer when you worry about yourself. When you start thinking about the impact you can have on other people's lives, it just removes all your suffering. When you go and help somebody else today, when you make somebody else feel good, it'll change your whole day. It'll change your whole week. It'll absolutely change your life, right? We're so inwardly focused right now, right? I started this episode off talking about my goals and all that stuff. And if you get so focused on your goals that you miss the point of the goal, then what the hell are you doing? Right? The goal of getting physically fit is so that you can have a better life, right? Don't have the goal of getting physically fit just for the sake of getting physically fit. Use that outside the gym. We've got the lift off coming up. We've got DECA coming up. We've got Beach Brawl coming up. We've got High Rocks coming up at the end of the year. Like, the experiences that you could have by being physically fit are way more important than being physically fit, right? Like, over the last 10 years of OxFit, I don't think about how much weight I back squat. I don't think about how much weight I deadlifted. I don't think about how much weight I push pressed. I don't think about how much weight I lost for a certain company. I just think about the experiences with my friends at each of them things. And the fact that we could just go and do it, right? It was like, you want to do a marathon? Yep. You want to go and do a Savage Race? Yep. You want to go and do whatever it is, a beach brawl? Yep. You want to go and do a lift off? Yep. You want to do an Olympic lifting competition? Sounds terrifying. Let's do it. So that's who you need to surround yourself with. And that's what you need to be thinking about, right? I love health and fitness. I think it is a cornerstone to everything you want in life comes from the base of you being healthy, eating healthy, and feeling good. But you've got to know why you're doing it, right? And that is a big, big aspect to coming to OxFit and seeing what we do at OxFit is why everything is the way it is. Why do you need to know people's names? Why do we play a warm-up game? Why do we never really have it where one person finishes in 3 minutes and another person finishes 20 minutes later? Why is that? Because at other gyms, they don't do that. And it all comes down to you being healthy, happy, harder to kill, or as we say, the 3 Fs: fun, fitness, and friendship. And that's why we exist. And so get out of your head today. Write down what you're grateful for. Go make somebody else's day better. And you will have a better day. I tell people all the time in the gym, I'm selfish. I want to get the best out of my workout. I want my best score. I know how to get the best score. It's to cheer for you. Because every time I cheer for you, I get an adrenaline boost and I go faster. Every time I high five you, makes me feel better. The other day I was running down the street. I was struggling a little bit on my run. Somebody came past me. I put my hand up. They high fived me. Dude, I flew home. Absolutely flew home. And I know that they did too, right? Because people just don't do that. Go make somebody's day today, right? If you're a man and you're struggling right now, I have a men's group. We're going to the track every Saturday at 7 a.m. The weather's good now, so we'll rarely be inside unless it's for a special event, which I do want to do some special events with my guys coming up. But we're going outside. Why are we going outside? Well, this is why we're going outside. Last video of the day. This is not going to be a long podcast today. Last video of the day. Check it out.
I might not be the best fighter in the ring, but when it comes to a fighter in life, I know I win every single time. The other day, someone messaged me and he told me he wanted to kill himself. I said, brother, you don't want to die. You want this version of you that's living to die. You want the current circumstances you're in to die. But you don't ever want to die. Don't ever give up. Don't ever quit. God always got you. Last year I thought my life was over time and time again. I don't stop. I don't stop. I don't quit. Alhamdulillah.
This guy just lost a fight. Just lost a fight. He's in the ring and he's saying, most people would be in their own head. Like, I feel like shit. I'm terrible. Like, people saw me lose. And he just says, hey, it's more important than that. I'm not going to kill myself over losing a fight. You're not going to kill yourself over losing today, right? Like, you just want the version of you that's around now to die. And you can do that. All you have to do is start today. And at ox.fit. Send me an email. And that old version of you that you don't want around anymore, we'll get rid of that. And this new version will be healthy, happy, and harder to kill. Have a great Tuesday. Go get it. I got special guests all the rest of the week. Just a quick one today, just to say hi and just to let you know that life is fucking good. Go have a great day. Like, subscribe, comment if you enjoyed this. See you in the gym, homies.